Hey everybody, Joe here. I am back again. This time around, doing something a bit different. I wanted to do a little behind the scenes stuff, show you my new rig for, I'm going to be doing some stuff in the near future, hopefully get on more podcasts, maybe even start my own. That's something I've been kind of thinking about. Another thing I'd like to do, especially in the future after I launch jogo'sretro.com, which is coming in the future. But I wanted to show off this rig that I created down here in the basement. You've seen this room before. I had Dan and Brian down here recording pickups videos in the past, whatever else. And I figured, why not show off what I got over here? This is going to be a new location for me to record stuff. Especially in the summertime, it's going to get hot, so the basement, coolest place in the house, so figure may as well make a cool setup to go along with the cool place in the house. And let me show it to you. Right off the bat, for the time being, since I'm not doing anything too intense, it's not like I'm doing a lot of gaming down here. This is mostly just going to be editing video. I'm running a 2011 model Mac Mini. It's got a Core i5 processor. It's maxed out with 16 gigs of RAM though, so it can hold its own. And it's kind of like a bridge between my original MacBook that I use for capturing video and my primary computer, which is a 2012 MacBook Pro. I have it turned off, but as you can see, there's a very big monitor here. It's, well, not very big, it's 24-inch, so it's a very good size. It's an Asus. I don't remember the model number, but it's 3D ready. It's got all kinds of sick bells and whistles. And that is my monitor that I'm using down here. It is probably the best looking screen anywhere in the house right now. And I have it turned off, but I can still see what's going on the desktop because, as you can see to the left of that monitor, I have my iPad set up and I'm doing a second screen with the iPad. On top of the desk, besides the monitor, I have my Apple keyboard and trackpad. I have them kind of tethered together so I can just sit them both on my lap side by side and just sit back, relax, and do everything I need to do. I'm used to using the Apple keyboards, and this has a similar feel, so that's why I picked that out. Also down here I have my time capsule, which it's also basically a wireless router, but I have a new wireless router upstairs now, so this is primarily just used for backup. It has pretty much everything that I've ever done in the last few years backed up on this. It holds 3 terabytes. And now I have it connected down here, so I have the storage if need be. While I'm at it, you can also see my speakers. These are nothing too special. It's Sonoverse Go Groove speakers. They've got little passive subwoofers built into them, and they actually put out a nice little sound. They're powered by USB from the computer, but they connect with the standard audio input. They have a really nice sound for being only around 25 bucks. Attached to a small microphone stand, I have a Logitech C922 webcam. It's a very nice webcam. It looks a lot better when you use it in 720 rather than the full 1080p, but it works fairly well, and I figured it was a good fit for what I do down here. And lastly, since I do intend on doing a lot of recording down here and also doing podcasts, possibly even streaming stuff, and mainly also vlogging, I have a microphone set up. For the time being, I just have a Rock Band mic set up in here, which it works. It's not great, but it works. For my Let's Plays, I've been using a M-Audio Producer USB, which is a slightly older model, but it's a really good model with really good sound. Unfortunately, it doesn't fit in this cradle, so that's why I'm not using it down here. I'm looking into a few different things to set up down here, preferably something that is USB, although I could probably get something XLR and make it work as well. I know everything I got going on seems a little half-assed. I got good stuff, then I got cheap stuff, but I figured, you know, gotta skip on some things at some points. I'm not doing masterpieces here. I'm just, you know, having some fun on YouTube and VidMe and wherever else, and I figured, why not make something that I can use and be just get away, sit down here in this corner, and work on some stuff every now and then. And I figured, why not? It wasn't all that expensive to put together. I mean, the most expensive thing here was the Mac Mini. In fact, this monitor was a refurb on Newegg and cost me less than half of what it retails for. So there you have it. There's my downstairs rig. You're going to be seeing a little bit more of it every now and then. So, hope you've enjoyed checking it out. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Take care.